Sana,
Yeah.
nililike.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Waa Jam Football Fan Forum. Ñu ngi la naa nuyu ku nekk sa tur ak sa santa. First of all, di jégalu rek si late start bi. We are behind for 10 minutes. Waaye ñu ngi jégalu rek because we are trying to
Sana, dégguma de.
assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. So let me dégg rek Habib yaa ma dégg. All right. ñu ngi nuyu ku nekk sa tur ak sa santa di jégalu rek dañ am some technical difficulties pour ñu ñëw live waaye thank God that everything is okay. ñu ngi ni di dugga si show bi rek incha allahu rabbi ba pare di leen wax ne rek dañ am suñu usual suspect contributor bi Aziz Kornyang ex-Gambian international dinañu join in about 20 minutes. Waaye duma def dara rek bàyyi Musa rek mu nuyoo.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. It's another Wednesday, another straight talk. You know, with my guys from the Yafa. Later, you get expecting Aziz Court is on the way coming, so join. So we expect to have another good show. You know, and you're having a Gambia, you play Alex, so I think we will center our program mostly about what's gonna happen tomorrow, inshallah.
Wow, Jerejef Musa, it's a big day, big game ahead tomorrow. Gambia, Tunisia. Pour every other game, every game that we played, that are interesting. And then Hamna ñu ngi whole group D right now. Diggante Egypt ak Sudan, Guinea-Bissau ak Nigeria. And then hopefully we can have something to celebrate a day before you play against Tunisia. But irrespective of what happened in that game, we have our destiny in our own hands. And I think it is important for us to focus on ourselves than focus si opponents, especially ñoo xam ne ñoom ku nekk nga xeyal sa boppa. Musa, understand now from the camp that everybody the team is set. Everything is very okay. Some results came out. Everybody is negative, and then it means Coach Tom would have like a full team to select from. It's good that we have Ibrahima back in the team, and then I think it's important that fully fit squad that's going to give the coach like a selection headache, which is very healthy. You want to have everybody on board, in these kind of situations, except Steve. And I don't think we're gonna dilate more on him because all we can do for him is pray for him because understand now, man personally understand now from his camp. I have spoken to them from some people in his camp, and then I was meant to understand he's injured, and that is what the player said that he's injured. Speedy recovery, and then get well soon because we needed you. Qualifiers in in the next 2 months, and I think it's important. We had our players back, and hopefully before that time, Hamza back and all other players back. What is your take on the fact that the coach has a fully fledged squad to pick up today?
Wow, loolu moom I think going forward loolu moom sant yàlla because ñu ngi nekk si era boo xam ne it's kind of crazy, Every game, the fans are nervous, knowing that you have to undergo some tests. Balanga Hamza Faith. So the fact that you them name, Alhamdulillah, everything is okay with us. Boys, ak fans, negative, lolu mom. It's a sign of a good luck to us. So it gives the coach the balance. Every player mungi available. Amuñ ay injuries. So Ibrahima Dabo was out, he's back. So I think we are ready to face Tunisia, knowing that you get sources some of their players am COVID, nekkut loo xam ne sax dañ ko jubilate because ku xam di North African teams xam ne ñoom seen 28-man squad koo dugal dafa baax. So nekkut loo xam ne sax we have to be happy about it. We are just happy ne suñ team bi mot na. Yeah, every player is fit, COVID free. So could be Lumbo Amnako. So we just go again tomorrow. New hope we will play a bit better because so by hell soon first might be. Soon second game be more again. So I think you get progress. So we expect to play better soon third game be. I'm gonna put more a sign of progress. Then you expect soon third game be more again second game be against Mali. And then so you munta win tamin jël a point and ñu parel sun round of 16 bi. Why for now the fact that players yëpp ñu ngi COVID free lolu is a good news. The fans is ko déggé dinañ kontaan.
Yeah, that's basically it's one of the most interesting AFCON because every minute something new would come up, especially with this COVID related issues it is beyond everybody. Can contracted this virus, it's really unpredictable. But knowing that we're going into the last group game, we are all set, it's healthy, that is one good thing. The coach has depth in the squad. He can have 27 players to pick from, and I'm sure right now there's no room for complacency, even though we had a good chance of qualifying prior to our last game. But Pullman, it's about trying to continue the progress. There is a huge progress between first game and second game. We will all agree with that. We try to post-mortem the game, look at it at a technical angle, and then seeing the team has gained more confidence. They're gaining confidence every game, and I hope, and I believe that this is going to be a trend we're going to continue. The coach, against all odds, is doing great. He's having the result he desired, that everybody desires. And I think, to be critical of him, it's natural, which is fine. And from a coaching point of view, that's something that's going to add value to what you do, because it's going to give you an opportunity to hear people what is said. But that doesn't definitely mean that, what people said is what you should do. You as a coach, you have the responsibility. And I think Tom is really aware of that, and that he has to focus on his team and his game plan. Actually, nobody has anything to tell him, especially last game. Some people might still think that he's very defensive, but I don't think. Man, personally, on that game, I think that was the right approach. And I think the approach we took from that game is the same approach, as far as I'm concerned. We can take the same approach, even though we can build on that performance, especially building on supporting Assam. Because, to me, there is a room for improvement, and I think it is really important to acknowledge that. How do you think the likes of Ibrahima from COVID, he was absent from the game. He's coming into the game now, and it's coming at a time we need energy. Energy, we had to continue the energy Jaguar door. We all seen, and he has made a good statement. Ibo Adams, no one can muntawa affaire Ibo Adams because he is going to he's going to do the job you ask him to do. And Saul has been very brilliant against the fact that he is not in match fit prior to this. Boy, he's gaining confidence every game. You know, how is Ibrahim's inclusion gonna give the coach a headache to pick a team from?
Yeah, I think that man gisuma any reason why the coach should massive changes because we are going to play with a small team. So I think the progress of the team is also important. I think the team's yes.
Yeah.
I think Sana, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. As Musa has been distracted a little bit, but we see Musa Yamadiga.
Sana.
Wow.
Maladiga. May I just
All right, guys, sorry about that. But I think all we say is we did talk about the importance of having consistency. You know, his team selection has been brilliant since Bumdore, and we are hoping that I mean that is something that's going to be continue. You don't have to change a lot because what we think is I have just learned Dema that we are going to the New Orleans in 2023 African Cup of Nations. Gambia is going to the preliminary rounds, you know, and people would be asking a lot of questions. Why is the Gambia going to the preliminary rounds? It's simply because of our ranking. And I think to better that ranking, it is important for us to have a very good AFCON, which we are on course. You know, you try to better our ranking at the FIFA ranking and the CAF ranking. You know, that's going to give us an opportunity to get out of that preliminary rounds. And I think it is important. We are at a state that we have to keep on progressing. And I think that is something that is going to give us a very good opportunity. Winning against Tunisia is going to send that signal to any team that we play with. So I know the coach will have this idea of Haramat in the players. He give some players chance and stuff. Yeah, but you want to have consistency. You want to continue the project, you know, and I think that is going to help. And I think Musa is available, and Dinako Dugal si Frebi, let him sound his opinion. Yeah, Musa.
Well, Sana, like I was saying,
mm-hmm.
I don't think there is much to be changed because our progress is important, and the team cohesion is really, really important. I don't think going forward could be not change somebody, especially in the middle of the park. It was really compact. You know, Gisney Solmar play at a very, 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 very high level. You know, Ibu Adams has been solid game in, game out. Jack Wanyona from I'm first game Johanna Lingham as expected. He's young, he can pass the ball really well. He can battle. So I don't think playing against Tunisia, a top African side, could be not have changed somebody. Ruman, maybe 1 or 2, maybe, and that's maybe, and that has to be maybe in the fourth line, right? Defense at midfield. I'm not expecting to see changes for Hununu because going forward is important. I'm that team born. Going to the next round is really important. So expect to manage coach with massive changes. Like even those are some they didn't qualify before you play Tunisia. comme ni nga ko waxee Gambia ñu ngi dem play si premier round ñu bari ñu ngi yuux why because ñu bari dañ feel ne because of am nañ a win and a draw so xëy na we are moving out from that ranking te ranking bi daf lay ñëw on monthly basis so we are going to play a preliminary round loolu moom is happening it doesn't matter what happens in the AFCON loolu moom méegut benn changes waaye going forward suñu mënee am a very very good AFCON for example suñu mënee win Tunisia xam nga loolu dafa nekk 2 wins and a draw xam nga going to the round of 16 so I gis ne comme next ranking bi Gambia mun naa skip some some massive numbers dañoo skip maybe even 10 or even maybe 20 who knows but for now we have to go against Tunisia being really prepared we have to be ready we have to because winning Tunisia Lulu is a very good statement it's a huge statement because knowing that the Gambia was the 4th seed in the group xam nga fu mu nekk nii we talking about xam nga ñoom Mali 1-1 la dóor nañu Mauritanie so suñu mënee dóor Tunisia loolu dafa nekk di icing on the cake boo xam ne dinañ wane suñu bopp throughout the world nañ xam ne Gambia agsi na te we are not there for the numbers because we played against some decent team so bàyyi xel both Tunisia and Mali ñu ngi si play off pour dem World Cup so suñ ñu piggee point from Mali ba pare war a mën a dóor Tunisia or even a draw dafa wane ne ñun suñ defee suñ homework right we can play among the very best in Africa but like I said one game at a time so boy dem leen test COVID bi ñëpp a ngi free I think the mood in the camp should be okay because of 4 points from 2 games you cannot ask for more to be honest amuñ li ñoo complain just to smile about coach bi like I said nit ki looy def mu jig la doo ko bàyyi even though nit ñi duñ jee d'accord moom because dañ feel ne Gambia am nañ players soo xam ne offensively suñu la attaqué we can hurt you waaye di foog ne coach bi mu ngi stick to his playing pattern and then mu ngi am results boobu loo mën a criticize da nga ko may because we prefer results over good play ñëpp xam nañ loolu so coach bi lu moo play nii moom kenn amul lu mu ko see wax da nga koo bàyyi rek su nekkoon ne mu ngi ko def te su nekkoon ne mu ngi ko def and we are losing boobu is something else so comme mu ngi ko def te mu ngi ko jég moom mun naa maintain loolu waaye nag football is based on opinion moo tax ñu am pundits surtout national team ñëpp a ci am wàlla te ku nekk ak ni nga gisee so suñu taxawee fii di ŋaaña coach bi om ko criticize it doesn't mean ne kooku daf ko hate it means ne kooku dafa gisee just something different waaye xam nga waaye coach bi dinañ ko bàyyi coach bi kenn du ko bàyyi de ay dinañ bàyyi coach aduna non demeewut noonu because fii da nga gis Gambien bu toog fii muy ŋaaña pep au morul te kooku fay loo ko
te fekk fay loo ko
he is not coaching your team so coach bi ñun fu taxpayers mën leen ko fay every Gambian have opinion waaye at the end coach bi mooy decide lu ko ne waaye nag naan nañ ko bàyyi non coach bi moom mënuñ ko bàyyi because ñun even sax suñu imam yi sax leen de criticize au suñu pastor yi so life goes with that foofu leen toll waaye the good thing mooy mu ngay am results te ñu ngi ko ñaanal loolu mu xam nga mu continuer mu continuer so I think so far so good
for people ñoo xam ne ñu ngi feel ne ñu ngi expect ne we are going to dilate on Steve's issue. I'm sorry, we are not going to do that. Our focus is on the team. We had a very important game tomorrow. We feel that we have to give respect to both parties. FFB Johanna a statement regarding Steve Johanna statement. We respect it as a private citizens, and we're moving on. What is important to us is Gambia would come first and is bigger than each and every one of us. So anything Lunyo Warek has to be in the interest of the team. In doing so, players like Solmar, he was booked last game B, and then we're going into the Tunisia game. I think we have to be cautious here. We cannot say we are truly into the second round until and unless results from today's game. Then we can start thinking about who player to take out, who player to give chance. who play to protect for the second round. And I think it is important to understand, Lulu, as in our capacity as a technician and as a supporter, I think Manchoma Laje, the coach should prepare his best team to face Tunisia, irrespective of Sol Amna Yellow, Amud Yellow. I would still go ahead and play. If he thinks that the game plan being what I play, suits Sol has to be there for us to qualify to the next level. Hey, we can't think about next level. We can think about the game we had against Tunisia. And it's important for us to put our focus on that one. And so when I can see position is, could be, I'll definitely focus on that team. And if I have to play Sol, to some more game plan because I want to have a continuity, I'll play Sol. Habib.
Yeah, like sana nekk nii lii amul lu ñoo denca lii du lig lii tournament every game counts, every victory counts. Winning Tunisia, it's sweet. We all want to see that. Like I said, comme ma la waxoon rek laay waxaat man su ma nekkoon si position ni coach bi suma midfield bi ak defense bi duma ko laal ñeme naa laal nag si kanam kanam bi moom mun naa fa laal ma indi 1 or 2 people ñu play. I can do that. If things are not, if si nekkee ne affaire si nekk di dox football, we have 5 changes and you can change any time of the game. Even first half sax su doxatee mun ngaa change. So going forward man dama feel ne man su ma nekkoon in the coach's position dama maintain suma midfield bi dama maintain suma defense du ma ko laal because players yi are fit am nañ énergie mën nañoo play so they are good to go until otherwise. But if not, Sol, Mar, Jakwa, Ibu Adams dañoo play because guy won nañu loo xam ne against a very strong Malian side with a strong midfield. So if ñoom suñu mënee dem match ñooñu, so man I see no reason why you put them on the bench because Digala Sol is a key player in the team. Team play at a very high level. So Hole Sol Mar play Bumo play really play at a high level. So man dama ko maintain sana. I'm gonna maintain him with Jakwa and Ibu Adams. Why not? There are a lot of calculations going on in the mind of the coach. There are a lot of calculations going. Opponents, suma jëlee first kan lay am, suma jëlee second kan lay am, because coach you see dañ jëlee calculate loolu. Te I understand ne suñu jëlee first duñ move from Limbe. We're gonna be there. So I'm forced jël first am na njëriñ. Because for example, suñu waree move, I don't know how can we move with our fans? I have no clue. So maybe coach bi mu ngi calculate bu baax su jëlee first kan la war a am su jëlee second kan la war a am ou su finissé à start best loser kan la war a am. So manaa yow duñu xam loolu waaye maybe coach bi mu ngi def some homework about it. Yan opponent la mën a am in the next round. Yooyu is important. I prefer to have this team because of the way they play. Xam nga because sometimes am na ñoo xam ne dañuy bëgg a avoid certain teams which is normal in football I think but kenn xamul coach bi moo xam loolu waaye xam naa ne daal soo jëlee force doo move fi nga nekk te I think ne suñu jëlee force it's really important because dafa fekk suñu fans yi ak players yi min nañ di play foofu noonu so it will be nice waaye like I said man su ma amoon lu ma def su ma amoon changes bu ma def si team bi si third game bi dafa nekk si front three bi waaw mun naa indi some fresh players ñu play si front three bi waaye the core of the team ñi nga xam ne ñooy the backbone of the team mooy defense bi midfield bi dama la bàyyi.
Yeah, and certain players came in and make a big statement, especially substitution in Tombi last game. That was like it was spot on because in a mode second battle and look at the run he did behind the defenders. That shows that Sun Benbi amna quality, and I know at this point in time, from a coaching point of view, you would not want to change the complete team, but you would want to give players chance as well, because competition, especially if you are sure. Yeah, I would be happier if the team qualifies prior to a game. So whatever, I would like to see what people like Badamosi can offer. What is players like Modu Sekabaro, if he start with the team. What I definitely want to see against Tunisia, Modu Sekabaro and Modu Baro, knowing that they all have speed, what can they offer? And I think even Badamosi came in, he showed some lot of physical strength, meaning Asan can compliment. So they may be die down. Someone can just pick it up where Assam left it. We all have to understand the coach has to start with a lone striker. That is obvious. And but always, I think it's always important to put Nyohamne. We want to have two wide players. Nyohamne would Musa can we all see what he can do both on set pieces. If he can cut from the left to the right, he can also he has a very good shooting skills, and I think it's good that we have that option. Modubaro is gonna push for a start with what he did on last game. I think the coach will put him into consideration for starting next game. E-boy, the 2 games he plays, he's shown discipline. Discipline in a sense. He is always going to be a cover, a cover to that left side. And I don't think the coach will also want to leave a player behind who is tactically disciplined, stick to his game plan. And I think that is something that we have to we have to understand. And Kuilate about Ibrahim Adabo's case. Ibrahim is negative. We had a full squad to choose from. Coach B has a full squad to choose from, and except Steve, who is back to his club according to his camp for treatment. So Modubaro, Badamusi, they came in last game and make a point. So what would you think? If you are in Tom's position, whatever we said here, it's not something that roll up Tom to death. But these are things that we see. These are things that we feel. Those players can add value. Hassan is doing a great job, and man, I wouldn't. Hassan is always gonna be my first striker, Kumar pick. And but the players coming in and making statements are also important in the eyes of the coach.
Wow, man, from my own point, going forward, I would have, especially Sunekene qualifying before elect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in qualify before elect, I would have a clear out. Yep.
Okay.
I will do a clear out. That might change from TV. Sunekene qualifying and loud. I'm saying if we qualify, like if results go our way, but I'm qualifying and going forward. The team did not maintain why did not have a clear out. Did not in the Badamosi in place of Hassan. That is Mohamed qualifying, and then did not in the Musa Baro. Sorry, Modu Baro Seka. In the Modu Baro Seka, and I can even bring in Buba Job. Ma jox leen a run, jox leen benn 45 set what they will bring on the table. So ñëwee ma gis ne things are working out for them. They play really well. Then we go. And then in my mind, maa ngi xalaat ne if things are working for us, at one point, dinaa indi Seydou Njanko si game bi, but not to start. Waaye dinaa ko indi. Waaye for a start moom sana dinaa indi Badamosi ak Buba Diop with Modou Seka Baro. Boobu mooy su Gambia qualify well before the game. Comme suñ qualify even suñ qualify sax xëy na dina duma def absolute clear out waaye dina at least 1 or 2 fresh players, and to be honest Modou Barrow might be one of them. Modou Seka Barrow might be one of them. Waaye su nekkee ne tey resource dem na our way bañ xam ne Gambia into the last 16 before you kick a ball, boobu dama def absolute clear out. I will rest some players. I'll put Barrow and Barrow, Jamano, and Asan Torres. Dama rest. Involvement will depend on the results of the first half. For example, if they into the game, things are going well. You see game, you play, we are healthy. I will still buy new rest. And as soon as then them things didn't work out as planned, and then because you have 5 things to do. But if not, definitely Sugambia qualifier but I elect more. Badamosi will be on top of my list. Modou Seka Barrow and Buba Diop. You mom dañu.
Okay. Yeah. Basically that's my feeling. Bala ñoo dem rek danañ ibi line si in the next 9 minutes, but it's only for 20 minutes for people to share their thoughts, because come so we agreed ne Bala Afcon with DJ, we will try to give everybody a chance to give your opinion. Tenant, we cannot stay more than an hour on the line because tomorrow is a game and we are hoping to come back tomorrow after game B, come to usual after game analysis direct. So we're gonna save time because we will be back here tomorrow. The players that are fringe players, that has not been participating well, needs to the team right now needs a lot of patience, because from a coaching point of view, you cannot start something is giving you desired results. Coaching. We are in this situation for the very first time. So everybody that is selected in the team needs to understand it is not the easiest things to do, that is team selection. Coaches go through a lot in selecting players, especially selecting a balanced team Bohamnala is going to respond to the tactical approach being a desire to play in that game. And Tunisia, with due respect, the same respect we accord to Mali is the same respect we have to accord to Tunisia. I wasn't even going to talk about whether I'm in 12 players out or 5 players out on COVID and stuff. It's a complete team. And these North Africans, Tunisia is one of the few teams in Africa, they will make it to the World Cup. Every World Cup that we had from the past few years. So Gambia, we have to understand there is no room for complacency. There is no room for complacency. We are going out there, even though the results are looking good for us, but we're going against Tunisia the same way we treated the Mali game. Musa.
Wow, lolu moy yon senas Afcon su nekkoon home base yëfi home base la ñëpp xam nañ the league of these North Africans. Seen leagues are really good. Gis nañ naka la ñu Morocco def seen team bi ñu dem fa thinking ne it's just Morocco guy humiliate. I'm understand ñoom they have a proper league. Seen players are motivated. So ñoom even though they have this COVID players out, they have 28 players in there. So any player bu ñëw foofu noonu su player da nga ne kii ñoom doo dem na xamee sax seen home base ak those playing in France, because level bi the market is really tight, because ñoom they learn football the right way. Naar yi da ngay jàng football when they are kids. They have academies. They have all what it takes to be a decent player. So going into that game, it's gonna be tough. Why ñun right now suñu moral dafa high because xam nga playing against decent teams and then results. We are the spirits are high in the team. So I think going forward,
yeah.
But we have to be careful also, because We are played with a team boo xam ne soo xoolee naar yi tactically ñoom they are disciplined ba pare they will always have possession ñoom ñooy dominate possession loolu moom doo si mun dara loolu moom ñoom seen football la waaye comme ni nga ko waxee comme que coach bi ñaari match yëpp gis nañ nu mu ko approché and then gis nañ ne second match bi was better than the first match even though the opponent was bigger which is Mali. So when an improved performance against Mali, it means we are really doing good. So it's not going to be an easy game, Sana. The Yomana doesn't matter that qualified. Why the Yomba?
Yeah, the name EB lines is shortly. Number we get those is screen. So if you want to contribute, call number on WhatsApp. Mine is a very important comment, comment Barbie, how can Gambia qualify? And I can give you a quick run of why actually what are the situations we have as of now. Group A, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, and Ethiopia. Cameroon top 9 group B with 7 points, Burkina with 4 points, and Cape Verde with 4 points. So basically, Cape Verde is in the yellow line to qualify it as one of the best losers. Group B Senegal, we have Senegal, Guinea Conakry, Malawi, and Zimbabwe. Senegal is with 5 points. Guinea is in 4 points. Malawi in third with 4 points. And then Zimbabwe with 3 points. Then Group C, then Morocco, Gabon, Comoros, Ghana. And Ghana are out with 1 point, but Morocco has 7 points. Gabon has 5 points. Comoros has 3 points. So that group, obviously, it's out. Ken Munuta qualified for with 3 points, irrespective of what happens in Gambia's game. So that group is out of it because Yenen Nyari group yep, I'm 4 points. Is it wow? Yenen Nyari group yep, I'm 4 points. Right. Then you them see group in Nigeria. Nigeria, it's leading the group with 7 points, even though the game is on. Egypt with 6 points.
6 points? Are they winning?
Yeah, Egypt are winning. Egypt are winning right now. They're leading 1-0. So it's at halftime right now. And then Egypt it's with 6. Guinea-Bissau is in 2 points. Sudan in 1. If that group stays like this, can move on for 4 points, then it means that it's out of it. Gambia had qualified prior to last game. The other scenario is Sudan can still have 4 points. No, Guinea-Bissau can still have 4 points because they win with Nigeria. But if they win Nigeria, they will definitely go to 4 points. So they don't have a chance of being in the best losers. Another scenario is Group B Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is going to play against Equatorial Guinea. And the most they could have is Equatorial Guinea either 6 points or 4 points. If they drew, Sierra Leone then 3 points, Equatorial 4 points, Ivory Coast, depending on Ivory Coast Algeria game. Algeria is a must-win game for Algeria to be considered even for a third position, depending on how see Benin Group B. So that group is not decided. So we cannot say any other thing. Why Benin Group B Jena, that is Group C, that is out of it. If Nigeria group stays like that, then obviously we have nothing to worry about. We will qualify even with a defeat. We will qualify because none of the two groups will have 4. So it means that one has to come from our group and the other one will come from Group A, definitely the other one Group B, and Group F and Group Group E. Possibly Group B as E. So basically, this is a chance. We had a good chance to qualify, and it's looking good for the Gambia because Egypt is leading, and all we want is Egypt to win. If Egypt win, Nigeria draw, Nigeria don't lose, it's a game over. It's all what Tunisia needs to do is to have a draw if they want to qualify. But to me, it doesn't matter whether they qualify or not. We have to be on top of that group to send a very good signal.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sana. Thank you to all the viewers and followers. Be later because commitment on the hearing. But all the same, I was peeping a little bit and looking on what you guys are doing. As usual, doing the good job again. I just came in on time, Sana. I had you, doing the maths in the group. I'm so happy that it's okay, because I was also talking to someone who was telling me that the Nigeria results is a very good game. It's important for our group. If they draw or maybe they win, then that means we will qualify without even kicking a ball, without even playing that game coming against Tunisia tomorrow. So that it's all looking good. From when I last saw that game, I think it's on halftime now. It's 0-0, and Nigeria had lots of chances to score a goal. But Imang Feng score for law. I hope Nigeria draw that game, and of course, or maybe win it, so that Fanan Kanabata back, especially after the we were about this Steve issue. Hopefully when we qualify to the next stage, we all focus back on, the positive things coming in our football, qualifying, not only qualifying in the AFCON, but also going to the next stage, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's like basically that is it. The group that's what we wanted to make this clear. One group that is definitely out, that are not in contention, that cannot come as far as Gambia is concerned, is Group C, and because we are ahead of the team that is possibly could finish third, 3 points down. That is Comoros. They still had a chance, depending on what happened on other teams. And they will Comoros dañoo ñaan yàlla tamit xëy na Nigeria lose, Egypt lose, so they could be on a better chance, which is very footballer, but no one can say it's very unlikely, but that is what is happening. But as of now, as far as we are concerned, Gambia is concerned, we only have one group to look after. That is the Nigeria group, that's the Group C. And as of now, it's looking good. Nigeria isn't losing. We hope they don't lose. And Egypt are winning. We hope they continue winning. And we will cement our position in the round of 16.
Okay, guys, I am a bit lost. You need to give me heads up on the topic today.
We just trying to preview. We're just trying to preview the games. We have talked about. We didn't dilate more on this Steve issue because as far as we are concerned, the team is in full focus.
Oh yeah.
We had a very important game to play tomorrow. Steve is injured, according to him, and from his camp. I was very, very privileged to talk to someone to spoke to his camp, not him individually, but his camp. And I was meant to understand he is injured, speedy recovery. But we have 27 good players to select from, to continue the journey. And I think, we will wish him all the best of luck and then wish him speedy recovery as we will be in the preliminary rounds of the AFCON 2023 qualifiers in March. I think sometime in March. So we need our players back so that we can continue the process. Basically, that is what we also talked on a lot of the technicalities we had in the team, who can come in, who cannot come in, whether it is safe for us to be complacent, and I think that's a straightforward answer. All we need is the focus. The job has to be done. We need consistency. We need to develop. We need to continue developing because that is where we are. The team has been doing brilliantly. is a huge difference from the first and second game. And I think it is important for us, well, as a team, as a nation, to continue that process. You know, we're hoping to see a better performance. As far as I'm concerned, the qualification might be something else, but I would definitely want to see the team to progress. I mean, I think we had our first caller, and let me take him on the. Hello.
Mahama, actually,
Yeah?
it's not about going back to Stephen. You know, sometimes we just have to talk about some issues. Look, Dimbato for Bukadajani, you know, Steve is out of the camp. Anybody talk about Steve doesn't mean you are bringing anything bad. In fact, the intention is not to talk about Steve. I'm just telling them because I've joined the show in the middle of it and he's trying to brief me. And I don't think there's anything too bad about that. Let's move on. We have a nation to worry about. The Gambia is bigger than any individual. So that's all we want to say. We don't want to bring negative energy as much as other people's as well, you know. So yeah, that's all about it. Sana, you have a caller?
Yeah, I had a caller, but before bringing in the caller, Maha, it's not about back. Let me be very frank with this. I'm not going to say here. I've spoken to them, and what they told me is he is injured, and I can only take them for their word. And the statement he said he is injured from him. And also another statement that I saw from the FF is they said the player said he's injured. I have no reason to doubt that. You know, this is a complete team. If one is out, he feels he's out, he's going back to his club. I mean, respect to him. Good luck, and I can only wish him a speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
And I think to me, the focus isn't even on Steve. We had a game, and we have to focus on our game. Lan, we had a caller. Hello, caller.
Okay.
Hello.
Jërëjëf kookal la ak fooy caller.
Man la Bakary Paro. ñu bëri xamee ma Badi.
Okay.
Hey, Badi.
I know, right? Right.
Top player.
Well, man, congratulate you know, send the game on a fit, you know. For people like us, you know, having a board be not only see national living, you know, why also this is local league, you know, you update, you know, and congratulate you know. We don't get the chance to watch it, but it's an update, and you know.
Right.
Then congratulate the wish boy, I mean, good luck tomorrow. The mother going to figure out this calculation, be what calculation chances if we tell from Tolu, you know.
Right.
I'm happy to hear those things, but nonetheless, you know, they're gonna go all out to at least get a win. Learning them on why tamit foog naa lu si génn rek mooy loolu, you know, waaye sant yàlla moom bu ma déggee match yi ak yooyu noonu ba xel xaw naa dal tuuti, you know. Ba pare foog naa peut être su some issues yi nga xam ne passoon na, you know, like bëgguma woon a laal boobu noonu, waaye anyway foog ma wax, you know, mooy party Steve bi well before, you know, from bu 2 games yi passé ñu bëri xam nga ñu ngi am nga Gambia moom mooy loolu da nga individual support loolu moo allo.
Yeah, ñu laa dégga.
Okay. So the fans yi rek man ñoo laa nekk di foofu si saa boobu lay waxee, you know, nga xam ne dañ dee demal individual yi nii ak yooyu foog naa daal Gambia lii suñ mooy suñ first time, so ñun individual lifin yi nii kenn ku nekk ñëpp dañ dee am star xam nga te am nga right full time pour support ko, you know. Waaye suñ demee ba ñu together at this stage foog naa ci gannaaw ñëpp lañ war a nekk, you know, suñ dëkk bi lañ war a gis, you know. So I think that Steve tamit su fekkee moom dafa gaañu bu mu doon ñëw bu ñu ko doon select mu ngi like 50-50 and moom xam na loolu waaye coach bi xamul loolu because coach bi bis interview bi man dégg naa moom mu ngi explain ne a day before la xam loolu, you know. So man, my personal view from now, Mom, he's been a little bit unfair because there are other players who have never run allow you civil. With all due respect, played a very important role. Some individual star as Steve.
Okay.
You know, I like the way he plays. He can play. I love him. Why in this aspect, I think like it's just a little bit of I don't know how exactly to say it, but from my board, I'm gonna say a little bit of a sort of a mistake.
No, straight talk la bul worry mun nga jaar ci diga bi lo bëgg wax straight talk la programme bi straight talk la tudda so bul worry li nga bëgg wax rek wax ko kenn du la wax dara dam ko fa blame okay
yaa ngi ñëw nga select yow yaa ngi 50-50 woon waxuloo ko nit yi ba nga ñëw si di stage foog naa ëpp na loolu daal lu si nekk si biir waxuñu koy man foofu la
yeah I mean it's ñun moom duñ ci man moom duma si mën a elaborate more because comme li ma wax rek comme li ma wax rek Gambia is bigger than anybody. And then at this stage of competition, we had like everybody. We have 28 players, including him. So, mom too, wahene dafa ganyu. I have to respect it. Man, make now follow up large and you dafa ganyu. So obviously, FFB wana lenko and you know, new grant ko his wish. Tima bibina FFB approve ko buy ko. Steve, munuto na gena si kambi if the federation are not contented with it. If they don't say no. So that means it is against the FIFA rules. Let that be clear. You know, my federation they acted the way they should act and they do what they have to do. And then game on. We have to move on. They don't want to move on.
Understand now. Understand now, sir.
Wow.
Selection national side. I'm going to be interview most from
right.
Knowing that he is 50-50. I don't think the coach be hamna. Recently, a day before more by plans with the day still a legal guy. So even though the mom then this is my point. I think that he is not fair. It's not being fair. That's my point.
Right,
anyway,
right. Thank you very much.
Respect Steve, small star, he can play, like I said, but in this case, I'm like, no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, bro. Thank you for your contribution.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Most.
Yaba.
Yes,
Wow, man. I will run them out. You have a smartphone. He is the only good player from Jara Badi. So
yeah, Lamin. You know, Yalom people would have different opinions on this whole issue.
Oh, yeah.
How it works, it's as simple as A, B, and C. You know, playing you cannot leave the camp without the consent of the federation. And people like me, we are aware that the coach allowed him to go because that is what he wanted. You know, he said he's injured. He wants to go back to be treated. And his team did communicate, you know, to the team manager or to anybody who's responsible. And, you know, they give him his wish. Good luck to him. To me, Steve, it should not be even a talking point as far as I'm concerned. You know, I have to respect people's opinion coming up, calling and talking about Steve, but to me, it is a foregone conclusion. We have to move on.
Sana, I'm gonna bogise chol all this noise could have been avoided.
Yeah.
Noise being avoided way. JFF. We have a medical team with national team, right?
Yeah.
If a player claim that he's injured, you linga def moy nga set ko nga check ko. So checkute player bi nga bay ko mu dem ñun amuñ nothing to talk about but to believe that the player is injured because our authorities ñoo waroon a confirm loolu with the player confirm wuñ loolu player bi dem na ci clubam so lu ñoo wax rek mooy he is injured because kenn du mën a taxaw fii mu ne gaañuwut because ñi nga xam ne ñoo ko waroon a test suñ ko testoon ñëpp dinañ xam ne ne dafa gaañu ndax gaañu the fact ne ñoom ñi dafa claim dafa gaañu man su ma ne if a player said he's injured then call sent to the medical team of the club or national team so ñoom defuñ loolu player bi dem na dafa gaañu so there is nothing one can say so pass
I mean, absolutely. And this thing's been going after the Gambia game. Just them is one thing. Why for them onto the Gambia game? And man, I have made findings, and then no you lose my wall. And so be it. Man, can if it's Steve didn't see the match.
No,
I'm not caller. But you just continue what? Hello? Hello, caller. Yeah, balal manga wani sa lifin bi nakala tuda sa device bi nga deglo.
Waaw wani na ko ya assalamu alaykum.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah. Fan naka nga tuda afan nga kole. Jërëjëf Aliou lan mooy sa contribution ci Maaji Gambia bi ëllëg.
Waaw xanaa maa ngi doon comment ci suuf noonu Aliou Iniesta so maa ngi doon comment man moom bii rek laay gis man aw ma lu ma ragal ci boys.
Yeah.
Waaw man maa suma jabar ñoo fi nekk nag waaw moom Sénégalais la ñu ngi ñëw fi Gambia su dee problème la.
Bul worry yow sa jabar dañoo daje Gambia Sénégal dañoo daje next round dinañ leen woon liñ la naan woon rek ñoom
waaw dafa leen bëgg
okay Sénégal dañoo daje next round dinañ leen woon how
maa ngi dégg yéen a ngi wax Tunisia mën nañ ñoo dominer ak yooyu waaye man gisuma loolu daal man booy moom xoolu naa leen te xam naa leen moom waaw ñun moom dañ yaaga mën a football ak naari
waaw
ñun moom naari moom duñ dee ragal gaay loolu dafa yaaga bi di Algeria ba léegi
right
waaw keroog rek man ko ma ne ko last final bu ngeen play against Algeria su loolu ñun la gaay bi ñu yóbbu de
ne kon yóbbu nañ leen
so waaw ma commencé liggéey Steve bi tamit waaw man ànduma Steve nag moom suma player la na waaye man ànduma moom
ànduloo moom am nga si right
déedéet ànduma moom te ku nekk kenn warut a ànd ak moom tamit
right dafa mistake okay
xam naa ne time bi ni moom xaw ma fu mu nekk nag waaye mu ngi regret because kenn warut a ànd am even su fekkee mu ngi 20% sax dafa war a stay team bi su ko bindee sax dëkkam na ko jaral mu stay waaw dëkkam na ko jaral mu stay
right
ko mun a def dara
okay
waaw di ko mun a def dara because dañ ko bàyyi mu dem ba pare so dem na ba pare te bu moo ñëw waaw dafa ñëw legally
yeah legally la demee sax legally la delloo génne si camp bi because dañ bi nañu approve ko ñu jox ko autorité pour mu dem so dem na fine period loolu nañ focus nañ focus si Tunisia okay ñun yëpp waaw wax dëgg ñu move forward jërëjëf Kola jërëjëf bro jërëjëf bro jërëjëf thank you very much
thank you
Lamin
yeah.
Hello
Aziz mu ne moom du si wax
hello Kola
la way Steve no
hello
ni bari lo nga ma bu ma wax
alors que moi ela device o tala demande mbang please ay la device o tala demande mbang e ka la mo roke device o minata la bang fine
Samila volume add demanding and get your phone close to the microphone as well please whatever you're using
hello
okay nagam
fine
yeah
okay naka nga tudda ak fan nga oote jërëjëf Amadou lan mooy sa contribution si game ëllëg bi
game ëllëg bi man lu ma tax mooy the first thing for now lu ñu war a def mooy ne ñu gën a am
patience okay
ba pare foog na technical staff bi ñoo ma gën a xam but it seems there is am na this bu nekk di painter within ourselves bu nga dañ ko war a mën a control before ñu dem further
Okay.
Because the Rajis ne boy ñu play why so always in game bi boy then we charge more than anything. Then they defend so much that they wanna def dara.
Right.
Because Asante say lu mo play team am nga ko lu mo play Gambia. Ak nu play qualifier round bi. When you see probably is far different. Maluma observe moy ne then they play when they bëgg use only one man ci flank bi moy Musa Baro len they bëgg use pour mëna supply how to call Asante Seko.
Right.
So Asante Seko with 3 players defenders this is not local football. This is this is a high level of game. And young professional 3 goals ci gënaaw. Asante bi stop len def dara.
Right.
So ñun suñ play bi yépp suñ half la dañoo play di bedde suñ nawé ñu né dañoo capitalize ci kaw daw suñ lu ñu taxawaat. So I think with teams like suñ game Mali I think suñ ko xolé ñu ñëpp Mali we are playing outside much than inside the field.
Right.
They don't disturb so much. I mean, the whole suñ different line, the discipline, like you calm and patient, you defend solidly with the goalkeeper, but then you would have conceded goals in the hand because attack gives you lower.
Right.
Penalty look more they are much holding the ball than us.
Right.
Guy create no penalty. So I think the technical staff should at least look at that. Put use Asan. Use up front because at least you can put 10 and 3 guys support Asan. By one strike, Beckham.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's why so don't make a disturb. Anyway, my almost some contribution now.
Wow.
When you come to Steve,
Yeah.
I'm about Steve here. The one saying no. I think we should look at the foundation. We look at the ambunga. They go solve. Then you want to involve what technical start. When you solve some of these minor things inside the team.
Right.
So you get developed.
Get developed. Wow.
Yes, to develop you're not able to control the camp.
Local control. Wow.
Until you fulfill them because Steve Luton more again a camp be munibi. You want to play.
All right.
Wow, Luton more and they want to work on that new sort of because there are many buffs. You know how many initially why didn't they couldn't deglu.
Right.
Wow, we miss players like Aliso. We miss players like Alassane Mane. All those are outstanding. Though it's not necessary now for New York, but they are outstanding players.
Yeah.
So we need to. I think they need to work on that before more them chicken.
Right.
You solve for me. You want to maintain the team with them because at least with their youngsters inside. But then I think we need to work hard to control them.
Wow. Gambia right now, Nigeria is as well leading, so it's looking good for the Gambia. I'm not quick call directly as is Haramajil ko Madugalla because straight talk Ningla Sola.
Sana.
Hello?
Sana. But
Hello,
tanga dual one day why? Tanga dual one day.
Hello, yeah? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, Maladiga, bro. Naka nga tuda ak fay call eh? Yeah, Maladiga, bro. Okay, fan nga call ni? Naka nga tuda ak fay call eh? Okay. Jërëjëf Saliou ñu nga wàññi sa device bi tuuti rek then lan mooy sa contribution si wàññi élection
but two, dama gis ne comme moom fekkee comme dafa ñëw pour defee prix comme marché de la Ablaye Diallo ñooñu bel ci dubale ci caaj dama gis ne comme before in partner something some plan list or what you name again Ibrahima Koli dama gis ne moom comme mu doon Ibrahima Koli comme moo gën a am président donc comme Ablaye Diallo parce que Ibrahima Koli nag ay Ibrahima Koli am na doole comme lu bi dox na waaye comme dafa tuuti dafa ndaw so defense bi léegi ma
Right.
Como they understand como mawar.
No, understand na bro.
Yeah. Whether you do it come the hora try come try boy play. At least when you can yeah, but you get ball. Now for the allow boy you to play, you not boy. But then the
element play ball.
Then get up 2 minutes and not ball, not ball for 10 minutes you not ready.
Yeah.
I'm always getting good play like after things that they good very smooth to you know. But I mean you come that bit of my competition be up team with me. You like from together what you know about dominant team.
Okay. All right. Okay, jërëjëf ko jërëjëf Kola jërëjëf. Jërëjëf bro. Thank you very much. All right, cheers man. Aziz jërëjëf maa ngi la bisimilah si programme bi ma bàyyi la nga nuyoo gum rek balaa ñu laa dugal because foog ñu dugal la yow balaa ñoo dugal waane.
waaw maa ngi nuyu di nuyu ñëpp Lamine xanaa balaa dem maa ngi la nuyu di nuyu Habib di nuyu ñu ñoo seetaan yëpp.
yeah.
Maaji
ëllëg bi yeah xam naa maa ngi laa gis si background bi Maaji ëllëg bi it's really really important and even though results are going in our way right now but we played the first game that Monaco's first game this year AFCON B. It was it was like a KG but we won it. That was what was needed. And you play against Mali, it was a very, very good performance. And what do you think from a coaching point of view that's going to be the approach towards the Tunisia game?
Right now, naka la mo demee nii man su fekkee ne dañ qualify without kicking the ball ëllëg suñ qualify tey nii man su fekkee man la ëllëg dinaa isi another way of another team dinaa def change yu bëri ba pare dinaa ñëw ñu play another type of football boo xam ne at least Gambians yi tamit dinañ xam ne bëgg nañoo play waaye dafa am loo xam ne loolu moo tax am na match yoo xam ne match xam nga ñëwal na match bu nekk ak nitam ak match bu nekk ak noo ko play game bu nekk dafa am game plan so man li ma gis su fekkee ne ëllëg su yàlla defee ne lii dafa taxaw nii ba demee nii ñu xam ne ñu qualifié nañ lu mën a happen man I think that we have to rest some players man Solmar laa ñu gis si team bi because Solmar na right now we don't have bëgguñu ko lose mu am ñaari yellow card ñu dem si next round bi ñu xam ne fu mu nekk qualifié nañ ñu xam ne du play boobu dafa méttee ñun ko Solmar fu mu nekk is playing very good mu ngi play bu baax a baax a baax
right mooy suñ qualify prior to tomorrow's game. You can take Solmar out, but like léegi nañ assume ne
nañ assume ne qualify nañ.
No, let's assume that we still had we didn't qualify because game boobu is still on. We have to play. Do you play Sol or do you still take him out?
No. Why do I have to take him out? We are not qualified yet. Of course, then you play action best players. Then you mandama go at same midfield. Sol, Ibo Adams, Agyamano, low life player. I don't have anything about it. But su fekkee ne dañ dem over suñ suñ qualify man I can still play with I can still take out Jam mun naa take out Sol mun naa take out Ibo Adams because this is last time is any mu doon xala so mun naa ñoom ñaar yow ma isi Ibrahima Dabo mu play Diago ba pare ma teg Youssoufa Ndiaye Oscar play na ak Naari Oscar xam na Naari la kenn play na fana almost 3 years mu ko play Morocco ba pare dañ daan play ak team Tunisia I think that he will be very good su fekkee ne am na yow affaire yi demee ni bañ ko door I think ne dina defee good change ba pare dina play parce que ko wi tamit yow mën na problème Moussa Ba dina start Modou Ba
Okay.
Ak Kenya Bada Musin.
Yeah, straight talk la so duñ fair si ñuy seetaan because we are already known for being critical, and I think against all odds we have to keep that spirit going. In fact, ku nekk am si sa opinion about Steve. Laaj naa ko Habib wax na li maa wax saaga Steve bi, gis nañ li gaay binda, gis nañ li xew. What's going to be your take on Steve's issue?
My take on Steve's issue, GFF problème bi yëpp ñoom ñoo ko issue, ñoom ñoo ko yokka. Xam nga ko binda English da guy binda naka ñëwee nga ne ki this guy dafa claim to be dafa injured. Obviously ni nga jox ñi di ñaari xel dafa gaañu waaye bu leen ñëw ngeen ne Steve claim to be ne dafa injured, dafa bàyyi nañ ko yow dafa dem si timam bi, all those kind of things li yëpp mënoon nañ ko avoid. Man moom su fekkoon man la su ma nekkoon si tànki Steve yi fay su ma ñëwee foofu noonu su ma gaañoo man laay wax, man Aziz laa wax. Su fekkoon ne man la su ma ñëwee ba si national team bi ma ñëwee ba si AFCON bi su ma gaañoo sax dama toog ba AFCON bi jeex ma door a delluwaat suma team. Su fekkoon ne man la su ma gaañoo dama toog foofu noonu ba AFCON bi jeex man ma door a dem. But Steve moo nekk si position bi, Steve moo xam naka la gaañoo bi mel ak moo xam lan moo tax dem génn kam bi yow mu dem. But man su fekkee man la man as Aziz man wax naa ak Steve tey sant nañ mu ngi after ma woon ne mu ngi dugga foofu noonu gaa yi ngay teg tànkam bi mu ngi right now mu ngi Dubai mu ngi ajuma foofu gaa yi ngay teg tànkam bi, so mu ngi dugga foofu yow ñu ngi ko teg. Waaye man su fekkoon man la man ma dem I will sit bi AFCON bi fu ñun fu mu nekk lu si yàgg du passé 2 weeks suñu demee final sax du passé 2 weeks, so dinaa toog ba afterwards yow ma seet su li jeexee boobu noonu ma seet lan mooy happen. Ba pare am na benn koola maa ngi ko dégg mu ngi wax ne there are so many things mu ngi dem si camp bi dañ ko war a wax, kooku lu mu wax yëpp dëgg la. Bu dee after football bi suñ buggee mi dem kanam after AFCON bi GFF ak nit yi dañ war a toog ñu wax lan moo nekk di happen. Lu ko mooy billahi wallahi talaay dinañ toog Gambia conférence jot ñu oo yenn players yi ñoo ko ñëw, waaye fu mu nekk nii dañ war a toog su AFCON bi jeexee su yàlla defee ba ñu def AFCON bu baax AFCON bi lépp dee ñu toog ñu oote GFF ñëw ñu ne lii ak lii bugaatuñ moo happen. So loolu dafa war a am, su loolu amee jaama dina am, su loolu amul nag moom jaama du am.
Non, straight talk soo bëggee dégg yëpp straight talk after AFCON bi la ñun tamit koola si dañ bëgg ñu understand dañ am responsibility ñun because masses si dañu dee déglu dañ dee seetaan te Gambia moo ñu gënal ku nekk, Gambia it's to us it's first priority and it's bigger than me Aziz Habib ak anybody. So ñun lu yóbbu tim bi kanam loolu la ñoo wax te loolu la ñoo def te suñ fiilee like ne dafa am yoo xam ne suñ ko waxee léegi dafa déstabiliser team bi duñ ko wax, man duma ko wax because suma dëkkaama gënal loolu. Léegi ñun luñ war a contribute mooy we have to contribute morally to these players, ñu puus leen ñu dem foo xam ne kenn expecté leen foofu because loolu la ñoo wóor loolu la ñoo ut. So obviously after AFCON bi il faut ñu xoolaat each other ñu xoolante dëgga. Man after AFCON bi mun nga fay ñëw man ma xulooya Aziz ma xulooya waa Habib because we want to make things right, which is normal, which is healthy. But right now our focus amuñ benn distraction, our focus is on the team. Comme li ma wax at the beginning Steve speedy recovery, we are moving on, dañoo move on as a country. Aziz mun ngaa ñëw balaa maa dugal waande.
Xam nga fu nekk lan lay wala bay fu nekk waxi Gambia fu nekk wala faat da wala faate waxi Steve bi ñu concentré si 27 players nekk si camp bi. I think ne fu nekk lu ngeen war a def. Steve was there, Steve is not there anymore, so right now ñu concentré si players yu fa nekk. I think ne that's
Aziz sa line baa ngi break de. allo bro.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam sana.
Jërëjëf Wande.
All right. My name is Mr. Barrow.
Jërëjëf bro.
Ak Junior Aziz.
Junior Aziz waaw ma ne.
Very interesting program. I think avec Steve, like the beginning, man, they gonna load issue with it.
Wow.
Yeah, because Lulu, I'm not one correct. I'm not plus. I'm not timer. So, like buying a Steve, I'm not injury.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not looking behind Lulu. I don't think it's the right time to discuss the issue because Muna distract can be destabilize fancy. I'm going to film like a concentration on it.
Right.
From all the way tomorrow, where after the 90 minutes.
Right.
I think that Lulu is the most important thing because Gambia is bigger than Steve. Steve, we all like Steve. We are all fans of Steve. So, in COVID speedy recovery. So, Alhamdulillah, it's about Gambia. Nobody is bigger than Gambia.
Yeah.
Gambia is not playing for Steve. Steve is playing for Gambia.
Gambia, absolutely.
As a national team player, the biggest honor as a player is to represent your country and fight for the flag, fight for your blood, fight for your family, fight for your loved ones.
Right.
So Lulu as a national team player, I'm proud of Lulu. The things that can be because togetherness be unity be hunger spirit bangi high ones. Boys sang it very well. You I'm gonna use panic would be because of style of football I'm doing hamdulillah. By Musi result.
Yep.
I think they can complain. Lola believe philosophy amla. They can music. The other thing why disappoint me I'm right with the FMI. Luta Sang, technical director. Jamu Cameroon. Mata Amboch. He's a youth coach. We had a well. We were on a experience. I'm encouraged no like Bojang. The new fans on there. The national contribution.
Right.
Language and contribution to respect dollar. So all those things you are making for a discourse.
Yeah.
When you are chief is still Cameroon is a war zone. All over the place. So the Kambe, our security guards, you don't order nobody in, nobody out. Rejection become the same. Steve, what only was done? You communicate as team Dr. Sami. The whole world only operated. While you would leave the caucus from the veteran players in Ponebol, leave the I don't think so. They can motivate boys, the water and your hunger. Lulu is nice to see. Young club is the Kayepam order. So ex-players regular days will motivate boys, the trainer young advice. That can a munta de Lulu. So nañ bàyyi xel football bi nu moo demee waaye fi mu nekk daal boy di support lañ nit ñu focus
Yep.
playing Northern African team like
Easy wood.
is the most difficult thing.
Very difficult.
The night time they will nasty. Then you intimidate la in different ways. So in a different way you know the good set pieces. Unless suddenly. So you hear boys you are named go by help. But a man and Dega Yenagewa full life. Players rest you know. I think that nine them will qualify for it.
Okay.
What be a bad new to me,
Right.
Then but I think that could be energetic players. Electoral need than Sumaja Malisa.
Malisa, yeah.
Sumaja Mali boys, they use a lot of energy, they run a lot. So when check per kilometer, you boys read out. Most of them like 7 to 8,000 kilometers. You guys cover distance to each player. Yes. So energy you use to gain a Sayarambi. They made it through Pungari cover. Every 5 days we play like that. Intensity more of a high, your hunger.
Right.
So, Lord, my contribution.
Jërëjëf Wande.
Thank you.
Jërëjëf Wande, jërëjëf. Thank you very much, bro, si sa contribution bi. Am ñu ngi laa gërëm di la sant yow it. You know, di wax ne rek dinañ la daanele foofu ak Nigeria is leading 2-0. So it's looking all good for the Gambia. Jërëjëf. Aziz, dinañ am benn caller. Am na kuy call from Germany. He is itching to call pour duga. Dinañ ko dugal moom suñ ko dugalee rek dinañ am 5 minutes discussion and ba pare dinañ you know dinañ ko pick from there. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Yeah, kooku ñu ko call waaye mënuñ ko jot. So, I mean, guys, sorry. You know, program bi we are far ahead. Adama jël last caller bi rek, and then ñu ñëw. All right, Aziz. Hello, caller. All right, Aziz, I'm not like 10 minutes to go. Abib, then in the Balanyo in the Aziz. Nigeria and lead you know, still 1-0, I believe. Yeah, then Guinness and Benin goal be still 1-0. So and it's the 77th minute, and hopefully fingers crossed game be munna jeheni. If the game finishes like this, are you foreseeing there could be in fringe players if you give an opportunity for them to show what they can do?
I am here.
Yeah, go on.
So, tomorrow we're coming back like always after game. So it was nice to come because today it's straight talk. It's our normal Wednesday. So we go skip because you have many Wednesday and Friday motion days. Why? Because of you have many every game be ahead. Then you post might be you explain what happened at the way forward. Come to you ahead. They policy are part of it. Always the new policy new because you follow access to come to the program to talk about why at least time to time it's good. It's fair enough ni ibi lines yi guys duga digal am na ñoo xam ne dañuy over try nag waaye dañuy mën a duga so it's unfortunate so ëllëg comme ni nga ko xamee rek is Tunisia sana daf ma lay suma opinion about the team waxoon naa ko suñ qualify nañ am na team boo xam ne moo nekk suma xel so waaye comme ni nga ko xamee ñun nekkuñ ko ji si waaye am nañ opinion because football moom ku nekk ak di nga gisee tey ñëpp a ko xam léegi because mooy game boo xam ne la worldwide ñëpp a ko bugga so nit ñi dañuy flow bu baax a baax so ñu ngi am yaakaar ne daal ëllëg xam nga dinañ fa jëlee something positive suñ mënta win tamit at least mën nañ fa jëlee a point nga xam ne coming back to the next FIFA ak CAF rankings so at least dinañ mën a nekk in a very respectable position tamit nit ñi understand ne lu right now suñ last match lu xew against Mauritania ak against Mali loolu mënut a reflect si luy xew on Friday because Friday ñu xam ne nga da a draw Gambia is going back to the so soon those two games mënut a reflect si luy xew foofu noonu waaye coming to the next FIFA rankings yi nu ñu winee nii draw su mu ñuy amaat a win Gambia mën naa skip some very like we can have a giant leap mën nañoo move to a very good position so kon naa tey loolu la woon gars yi yëpp wax nañ jëfi Steve Kidou Karab dëgg la boo gisee nag moom coowam bari mooy profile bi players yi ñoo mel noonu ñëpp xam nañ ne for exemple Bouba Diop mu ngi si squad bi te score na some very important goals yoo xam ne dafa jógee from the bench mu score ko waaye players yi dañ àdduna moo mel noonu dafa am ñoo xam ne day am tur so noonu la fa demee moo tax moom yëfam dañ see wax waaye léegi àdduna bi moom it was a breaking news dafa passé ëllëg su Gambia play the focus bi yëpp the whole focus will be on Gambia kenn du waxaat lu xew about Steve or whatsoever dañoo wax li nga xam ne moo xew si game bi so noonu la every day it's a new day every week is am nga ak luy xew so it was normal ñu xam nga ñu waxtaan si and then we move from there waaye at the end Gambia mooy win nit ñi buñ dee fàttali waaw ñu ñëpp am nañ fans fii koo fi gis am na fan boo xam ne sañoon mooy dafa play every game waaye demeewut noonu is a 28-man squad out of over 3 million Gambians so ñu xamee ko noonu rek jarul tamit wax bu ñaaw sorry waaye am na ñoo xam ne dañ jël things very personal agut foofu noonu there is no way ngay taxaw di wax sa moromi player loo xam ne it's out of context loolu bokk si game bi you know yaagut lool mu ngay player ngay yóbbu so su li xewee na nit ñi contrôle seen emotions yi di bàyyi di wax bu ñaaw baaxul jaru ko one Gambia one people bu ñu fàttali football dafa boole waaw dafa boole sana am na kuma bind nag mu ne daf dee call gis naa ma message
non Suley Fall la man call naa ko Pigot call naa ko network am is bad and it's unfortunate I try to give him a call you know
okay kon fair enough
Aziz lan mooy nekk sa last contribution bi
suma contribution fu mu nekk best player fana Nigerian bi la xawma musi si mën la tudd xawma kii something else man ma contribute daal moo nekk maa di ëllëg bi daal comme su taxawee nii la continuer nii ëllëg nag lañ wala ñëw coach bi ëllëg la war a ñëw ñu enjoy suñu boppa bu ñu wone ndooy la lañ mun ndooy yëpp mën nañu play waaye ëllëg na bàyyi ndooy ëllëg moom ni bàyyi gaa ñu play man ëllëg la àndaa moom mu bàyyi gaa ñu play lu ma dee wax tamit loolu la mënuñoo play ñun mënuñu fee dominer benn team mënuñoo play dominer game lu play against Mali amoo benn team xam ne ni Real na Afcon bi lu play against Mali suñu play defend as a team attack as a team suñ defend suñu ñëwee bool bi ñu mën a keep bool bi at least ñu keep bool bi am 5-6 touches ñu make suñu defoon ñu make foul game bi loola ñu am suñu set pieces Like win ball, we lose ball, we win ball, we lose ball. You know attack. No. Leneen tamit ñu ngi ko wax rek fu mu nekk nii moom ñun ñëpp comme ni nga ko fi waxee is gas and gun suul nañ ko way Steve bi nañ ko suul ñu gas ko ñu suul ko ba Steve ñëwaat ci national team bi ci qualifier rounds waaye fu mu nekk nii moom nañ concentré ci 27 players yu fa nekk loolu moo gën a important loolu daal moo gën a important.
Aziz jërëjëf am nañ fi koola boo xam ne su ma ko jëlutoon foog nga dama mere waaye ngeen jégal ma rek ma dugal ko mooy Habib ku la text noonu he's been calling man try naa ko network and wasn't going so jërëjëf bro for patiently calling naka nga tudd ak fan ngay calling yeah Suleiman Fana Baraka mu ne la contribution de Sama Game Moto in 2 minutes.
The contribution of Sama Game Moto, I think I go from compost. I understand the game money play and just let them either 1 point or 3 points, not a word like qualify. Understand? So that's nothing like people who show or something like that. Professional player, they understand. Only give it and hope they understand. So maybe I won't be getting Panda in a challenge. I understand one player. Some of them are that my blame among authorities maybe menga fana play because I mean the kula ko get ya understand if the one so more than you got the statement and see what I understand then before our play got the one because I'm from Brigham you understand
okay
I want to find the matter you know go play and support but not gas support back and I understand
right
I don't very well he's a fine player I understand but it's like that blame no more criticism on that so that I feel when I can't injury so criticism on that so my more like a personal phone call in time with Yamal and otherwise so you're the popular people from American named Koyo on decision you understand
right
formation of Galo can play you understand yeah Steve Mobile on a people formation you understand ministry like a sequence of the General goes for that limit if you use because of formation will play me fake you don't use no more football mark on KGB
ha mutonya
you understand so you football like a place that cause a player
okay
even local plus so no system or all system will stop you understand no that like I tell before because I want name them but I'm not going to name be always you form point form you know one time so like you so make up injury no ball the guy for media so more you accept
yeah
understand
right
we move forward work it already 28
yeah
so just keep the support
all right abaraka baake bari yalla mami understand lafte ñu kala ko kilin la Brigham am ko waka real de bajul support no nyaade la so
Sana leave my people
okay dege abaraka thank you very much. All right, no problem.
Okay, Sana, thank you. Janibita, go ahead. Just want to say apologies to all the fans. Menukana line or call thinking I was hosting. Unfortunately, I've been in and out. Ma hosting Keno be wala na mamoja mala line osikano. So really apologize for that. And of course, Ntenjina Nola fan and fans so Lameniala, they really are contributing to help us bring this show to life. Meniala Kweka Star Soul Sunday on the show. Listen, thank you very much. We did not expect any such from anyone. It's not a force, but of course, Moldo contribute can KJ platform to the next level. It only shows member Kanjang, they love it, they appreciate it, they want it to go further. Hence why more bela opinion or respect young. It doesn't matter for the opinion or man killing. But in the mobile opinion or accommodate la young as long as Mbake can in respect. At the end of the day, Gambia is the most important thing here. I always try to bring this forward. The thing of Enkela young, knows about Sonkata Wonga Kobeke, it's Gambia. Let's in discipline konodrong. Samam bitaben adlado tole as Gambians, and of course in football you know, we all having these emotions and opinions because we are Gambians. So yeah, I just want to say that thank you everybody who is contributing to help us, you know, take this platform to the next level. We really appreciate you all. Sana, signs all they are nice, you know. Nigeria is 2 up, so meaning
It's
you know,
88
we
minutes.
are in.
It's 88 minutes. God forbid Egypt draw. With Sudan, we still through. So it's 99.9% at the stage that the Gambia is through to the next stage, because nobody's going to see Nigeria losing from 2-0 down in 88 minutes. And everybody knowing that Egypt needed that point to cement their position, and they're leading in 89 minutes as well. We can all go and brew our attire. You know, this is not fingers crossed. Fingers are already crossed. We can go and brew attire and enjoy focus on the next phase.
Okay, well,
last thing, irrespective of Minketa game mode, irrespective of what happens today, we want to see a very solid team. We want to see our best team on the pitch.
No, Sana,
you know, we wanna show Africans, this African Cup of Nations. We are not only there to make numbers. We are there to compete.
On this
platform, we can compete with the best teams. And if we can even deny Tunisia of qualifying, that is defeating them, I'm gonna tell you that would be the biggest feeling. Trust me.
On this platform, I know on our forum, Tom Stanford is following that forum religiously. I'm not sure about this one. I don't know how much time he got to sit down and watch all this program, but you know what? I want to use this opportunity to call on Tom. Dear Tom, if anything you saw on the Gambia Football Fan Forum you are not happy about, you voice it out, you speak to people like myself, please, we are talking to you today to use this opportunity and allow the boys to play. So, love turning opportunity to use la drunk or share. I hope this short clip, he's going to see that. Because
Tom is going to see
so I hope he will.
He's going to see
if he is not happy about things, he will contact people like me or other people to talk about Anyaka Menuje. So if things are going the other way, I please beg him to listen to fans also. I hope he will pick on these things, you know. This is just my plea with him.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. And hopefully we can catch up. As it's 2 hours after the game.
After the game, yeah, okay.
2 hours after the game, yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you. Okay.
God bless.